Need to have a second here. That's a little bit better. All right, can you guys hear me all right? Okay, awesome. Melissa, Deanna, how we doing? Sorry, you guys get like lazy bum Charlie. It was like 95 degrees and whew. Sharon, hello. Sean, what's up? Scrabble, Dave, how we doing? Yeah, you guys get bum Charlie today because it was like 95 and humid and I'm still trying to cool off. Abstract, Mary, Darlene, hello, hello. Beer Can, what's up, brother? Sean, it was a hot day, like 6 cases. Yeah, no need to have a gym membership, just wow. CH, no dashing for me today. What's up, guys? I was up for a few hours. Beer Can Museum sounds like a rad place to go. Yes, it does. That's on my bucket list now. 90 some degrees outside today. Yeah, it was bad. North Florida, what's up, brother? Popping in to say hi. Oh, you're not that much older than me. But yeah, no, I feel you. Fair enough, nothing wrong with being comfortable as long as you ain't scrubbing while dashing. Yeah, no. It's always semi-professional. 50, almost 52. You don't look a day over 51, brother. Nah, you look like you're early 40s. So, must be all that Florida sunshine. 65 and comfy in the Beer Can Museum, just saying. Joanna, I am in Grubhub, but it's really slow. I know somebody that in my market that's been on the Grubhub waitlist for like a year. Well, somebody other than me. All right. Yeah, Melissa, let's just carpool. Let's road trip to Boston. And that's where Beer Can Museum's at. I tried Grubhub, it was too slow for me. Yeah. All of a sudden now I get a notification that I'm live. This is cool. Yeah, I broke down and did earn by time today. Paulette, hey, hey, how are you? Yeah, earn by time, I guess at the end of the month might be worth it. If you, normally I'm able to balance out my acceptance and my completion, but I had a couple Panda not so express orders that I ended up having to drop, so my completion is currently at 90. Well, now it's at 96, but they were so weird. Uber and DoorDash to absorb them. Well, Uber absorbed Postmates, so DoorDash might do the same. It'll either be DoorDash or Amazon. I feel will take over Grubhub. Happy to have you here, Paulette. Got my first contract violation, so I delivered Subway to an employee at Alta. Why does it always seem to be the ones? I'm sorry that happened to you, man. I don't know why it always seems to be people that order from work that do that. It would be interesting if DoorDash takes them. Yeah, it really would. It might. Wonder what that would be like. No, I actually had to verify my identity today on DoorDash. That was fun. Yeah, I'll have it in the video tomorrow. I was able to record the whole thing, and apparently there's body counts. Yeah, I kind of chuckled when they told me that I needed to verify. Ryan, what's up, man? Coconut berry Red Bull. Yeah, I need to stock up on those. But you just have to confirm a code. I'd be okay with confirming a code. Just send them your YouTube link. Jody, how you doing? Yeah, I did. I actually kind of chuckled when you need to verify that this is your account. I'm like, do you know anybody that's crazy enough to work as much as I do? Oh, glad to hear that, Jody. Yeah, everything's good with me. I am gonna be kind of, in one regard, taking a slight step back. I realized I've basically been working 6 to 7 days a week and putting out 6 to 7 videos a week for like the last 6.5 months, and I'm all work, no life, so I need to, I guess, do something different. Do not want to reach burnout stage. Today was sure slow for a Monday. Wait, it's Tuesday. I know. Yesterday felt like Sunday, but not really. And then I woke up today and it felt like Wednesday. And I'm like, wait, what happened to Monday and Tuesday? Rebalance, exactly. Oh no, it's definitely a rebalance. I have to take a selfie once a month on DoorDash now, twice a month on Uber Eats. Yeah, I get it more on Uber Eats and Instacart. I get it on Instacart quite a bit. Instacart's like once a week, which I'm cool with. It's really hard on your mind and your body. Important you take time off. It is. I'm trying to learn how to flip that switch. But it's always fun when honestly, it's fun when you have ADHD. It's a blessing and a curse, but it's like your brain is like a Ferrari with bicycle brakes. So it's pedal to the metal and good luck stopping. I'm all kinds of screwed up now. What day is it? Where am I? I had the weirdest thing happen when I was out dashing today. I feel like I went through the Matrix or something. I was on my way to pick up an order, and I'm coming through this intersection, and I just get this like brain spasm. And I look down, I look at my phone, and I'm like, my phone's got no service. And then I looked at my other phone, and also just no service. And about 5 minutes later, and a mile down the road, all of a sudden service came back. Very weird. Definitely addicted to DoorDash and Uber Eats. Yeah, Ryan, man, my thing is I make it a. I'm a pretty competitive person, and since it's just me, I get very competitive with myself, and then I just try to one up myself every week. Amber, wow. Um, Although I'm not discounting any of the deafness, but it would be nice not to hear stupid people for a while, especially doing DoorDash. It's addicting. I find for myself, anyways. Oh yeah, it definitely can be. Is that a devil's ivy plant? It is. It is. I actually have inattentive deafness. I do that at restaurants sometimes. It's like I'm looking at you, but I am not hearing anything that you say. Selective deafness, yes. But yeah, that's devil's ivy. I've got one, two, three, four different plants that all started off of two shoots. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what that is. I'm gonna have to Google that, or somebody can explain to me what it is. I'm looking at it. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. You have seven? Whoo! Yeah, I got them. I got those starts off of my great aunt, who passed away last year. She had a single plant that wrapped clear around her living room. We have a lot in common. I've been an eBay power seller since '97. Sports cards and auto man. Dude, that is awesome. Yeah, I've got some that I'm holding on to long term, and most of them I just flip. Deanna, I will tell you later. Okay, perfect. I have two crotons, a couple of ficus, three peppermint, and I don't know the other ones honestly. And I've got three aloe plants as well. Those ivy plants, they are so resilient. I can't keep a plant alive for nothing. Get a devil's ivy. You can water that thing like once every 2 weeks. I used to attribute the vertigo to vision problems. Yeah, Vertigo is no fun at all. I love greenery. Mom's a green thumb. Most plants I've been able to keep alive. Surprisingly, I had a money tree given to me, and or a braided money tree, and I could not keep that thing alive to save my life. It's embarrassing how big my inventory is now. About 1.6 million. Jeez, your house is a warehouse. There's a reason that I'm in this room and not in my office. Well, two reasons, but yeah, we grow strawberry seedlings and moss in tiny cups. Oh, I could go for some fresh strawberries. How has the savings account been going? Phenomenal. We are. Where am I at? I can't look on my phone right now. No, it's going very. It's doing very well. Um, dollar for every delivery, $2 for shopping orders. I think we put in. Pretty sure we put in over 500 this month. So, I don't even remember what I was going to say now. Has anybody in here that does DoorDash not have to verify their identity yet? Did that even come out right? I'm pretty sure I said that right. The sun has fried my brain today. When will you divulge your West Coast dashing trip cities to visit? Um, that is a good idea. That's a good question. I know for sure. Seattle, Vancouver, Portland area, um, Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, probably Billings, Cheyenne. I want to get through Vegas. And probably some stops throughout the way. You'll be in Seattle. Yes, I will be in Seattle. I'm not exactly sure what day because I will be in Washington for probably about 3 weeks. I only have like once. Yesterday was nuts on LOP. I still need to check in on LOP. The rest of the alphabet. Not yet. Not yet. I've never had to verify identity. Only a freaking pizza bag once a day. Yeah, I feel you there. That it's like, do you have your pizza bag today? Yes. Next day, do you have it today? No, we got in a fight and I left it at home. It's like my DoorDash bag; it just stays in my car. You drank all your beer. I think maybe DoorDash should drink some beer. The other day, I helped a DoorDasher find all their items. Was this a shopping order? Did they know what they were doing? Well, you had to help them, so they probably didn't. That would be most upsetting. Yes. don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your beer in the same spot, and just diversify everything. I'm in the county. Love my area. Bad order. Bad order is $12 for 5 miles. Whew. I'm in the county south of San Francisco. I'm going to assume. I may be around that area. Probably drinks Bud Light. Touche. I was gonna try and give DoorDash some time the other day, and on my first order, the red card didn't work, and they didn't want to fix it, and the app went down. That sounds like DoorDash was drinking too much. I drank all of it too last night. Mine, that is. Yes, you always got to make sure you have extra. Lady MK, how are you? I think whatever DoorDash drinks, it expired a long time ago. Yes. A very, very long time ago. And when I think DoorDash and beer, I think of the 90s bitter beer face commercial. Because that's how my face looks sometimes when they send me a really bad order. San Mateo County. All right. Is that semi on the route to Vegas for me? How was your day? It was pretty decent. I did earn by time for about 5 hours. End of the month. I really did not want to have to do earn by time, but get that AR back up. But it felt like everybody else was doing earn by time because I was actually getting some decent orders. Prop 23. Oh yeah, California's got Prop 22. Yeah. Never mind, I won't say it. So yeah, for you guys that have just joined, because I just saw a spike of like 12 of you, you'll have to forgive Bum Charlie tonight. It was very, very hot today, and I'm trying to cool off. And humid. If you're going down the coast from Washington, you can drive through San Mateo after San Francisco into Vegas eventually. Those are my favorite kind of road trips. Just, I'll get there eventually. That's why I like driving and not flying. Because getting there is half the fun. Feet in a water tub. Yeah, I don't want like super cold water. I'd have to go find body parts later. I'm seeing 39 currently watching. Hopefully they'll hit the thumbs up button so their dreams come true. Thank you, Melissa. Let's guilt trip everybody. It works. So how was everybody's? I know I did an impromptu live on Sunday. I was bored. and you guys are the only friends I have. So, how was the rest of everybody's Memorial Day weekend? Accidentally hit thumbs down. Hey, Susie, it's all right. Johnny Snacks, what's up, man? Profitable. Profitable's good. Somewhat profitable. I drive to Vegas each year since 2007. World Series of Poker, nice. Worked all day, best day ever. I was gonna drive yesterday, and I drove through town, and half the restaurants were closed. Even Costco was closed, so. Melissa, quiet. Yes, it. I feel like smaller markets, it's hit or miss. I have anxiety, so after my day job delivering food and making money helps me get things off my mind for 3 hours. Yeah, anxiety is not any fun, but driving helps. Jimmy, what's up, brother? Are you coming up to Vancouver, BC while you're out west? I don't know if they'll let me in the country. I've never been up there, but would definitely love to visit. Nova, what's up, man? Congrats on 4K, by the way. Yes, Nova hit 4K subscribers over the weekend. Huge accomplishment. At some point, Nova, I'm gonna have to catch one of your lives on Fridays. Yeah, I've done the Vegas drive 15 times. That's not too bad. Susie, anxiety sucks. It's crazy how shopping. I love shopping. I really don't mind shopping. I will say that it helps me keep money in my pocket because I get so tired of shopping for other people. I don't want to shop for me. Do you all schedule your upcoming dashes daily or not? I don't, mostly because I'm lazy and I just rely on staying top dasher. Raymond, how's it going? Actually, to deliver to someone with severe social anxiety the other day, she came out shaking just to hand me 5 on top of the 10. Wow. Yes, if you guys. I'm reading Melissa's comment. Yeah, if you guys haven't checked out Nova, check him out. Very laid back dude. Very hardworking dude. Any Sephora orders today? Dove is one of the more positive gig tour. Yes, he is. Valerie, hi Nova and Charlie. How's it going, Valerie. Um, should be back to Top Dasher start of the next month. Awesome. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I can't really knock Top Dasher because it's, if you need it, you need it, and it makes things easy for me. Don't forget about the fantasy league. I'm gonna have 4. Oh heck yeah! My Mariners aren't. Baseball season's just not exciting this year. I'm ready for football. Sephora stays sending the most ridiculous orders. I've had one Sephora that I had to shop for. Thank God they got people in there to help you. Although I probably could have figured that one out better than I did the at-home order. Yeah, you don't have to schedule shifts. I mean, if you want to, if that works best for you. I think that's part of the reason I'm self-employed is I don't like having a schedule or a set schedule. Nova and I joke about the worst order businesses, so Sephora's at the top of the list. Yeah, you're not wrong. So I'm trying to figure out how we can do I brought it up before a few weeks ago, but I want to do a tier rank video where everybody kind of chimes in. Good restaurants versus bad restaurants. Rank it A, B, C, D, F, and then Popeyes. $520, what's up, man? Had an awesome day, made 115 in 4.5. Nice. Only one decline. It's important if you're full-time for sure. Yes. I'm not much into baseball either this year. It's weird. Love football though. I know, last few years, well, as a Seattle Mariners fan, we always do good at the beginning of the season, and then we fall off halfway through. And this year we're hanging around 500, so I don't even know what to think. Got a bunch of new people popping in. It's not needed, but it takes the slot and keeps excess drivers off the road. Yeah, that's true. Your evening dash video is good. I watched it earlier. Well, thank you, Linda. Good to see you. Every time I think about getting a W2 to cushion, I remember I hate bosses. Yes. The Royals are really difficult to root for. I know. They're competing with, the Oakland A's is trying to have the worst record. Albert, what's up, brother? Delivering with Ellen. How are you doing? Good to see you. Popeyes is the Walmart of the restaurant world. I don't know about that. I don't completely lose my crap when I walk into Walmart. Let's go with Dollar Tree. Me too, Susie. 2K subs coming soon. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. It's been this whole thing I have a hard time wrapping my head around it. Cosmic Bounty, how are you? They screwed up college ball. Showtime hasn't changed anything. Hopefully all the kids. Yeah, money's just taking the fun out of sports. It feels like certain sports. Popeyes is the Dollar General here. Cardinals fan. Sorry, multitasking. No, you're good, Deanna. Rockies fan here, even though they suck after we lost. Yeah, Rockies haven't been great for a very long time. Mechanical drugs, what's up? Love the going dark edit and the new night dash. You know what? I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to. I found an app because there's an app for everything that will turn your phone into a night vision camera, the full green effect and everything. So it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have fun doing that. Dunkin' and Panda Express are the worst here. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Dunkin' and Panda Not So Express. I kind of had a slip of the tongue when I was doing my vlog today. So you guys will see that tomorrow. Hopefully I don't get canceled. Make sure your delivery bag has a sensor on it. Tigers games are fun. Finally got to watch your live show. I'm glad you're here, Albert. Do you think your restaurant should put the orders in hot bags while they sit for pickup? I mean, it's a cheap investment, so I don't see why they don't. There's a couple restaurants here that I actually don't mind picking up from, but they'd always wait until the dasher shows up to even start making the order. They're quick, but the 250 order, absolutely not. I have a decent luck at Dunkin'. We have one on every corner here in Boston. Okay, so Dunkin' in Boston is Starbucks in Seattle. One on every corner. Concussions in football, I've seen it happen. Change from one person to another. Run money. Jenny. I'm not gonna. I could full on go Forrest Gump right now, but I'm not. I will be nice. Um, I've done enough accents and impersonations today. This is true unless you work at Panda and have eyebrows. I'm pretty sure those eyebrows are spray painted on. Wingstop is cool. Just make sure the bag doesn't tip over. I don't know why they make some restaurants. It's like they're playing Jenga inside the bag. Deanna, yeah. I didn't like that guy. Just got back from the gym. No. I got back from the sauna. It was about 95 and sunny or humid today. So I'm drinking the good stuff and trying to cool off. 4'11" cell can't reach half the items. Charlie's tank has wings. Yes, I enjoy. I don't need Red Bull, but I always have wings. $5 shop and pay yesterday for me. How'd that pay out, Raymond? Melissa, I used to work at USPS, so I'm good at Tetris. I'm telling you, some of the, yeah. Tetris is a fun game. Let me swap to my Dasher account. No problem. Dunkin' Stale Donuts, awesome staff, always. Stale Donuts, awesome staff, always a Baskin Robbins attached. I haven't been to Baskin Robbins in a long time. Love Forrest Gump. Yes, Forrest Gump's an awesome movie. Six foot two here. People with hey, you're tall, you can do that. $300 super worms from PetSmart today. Super worms. Like regular worms on steroids. Sapphire Dasher, and we're back. All right, Clark Kent Superman. Melissa, that's what it always felt like with a crap ton of Amazon packages during the holidays. I will never understand that. Let's order something from Amazon, and right when it gets to your town, it gets switched over to the Postal Service. So you can wait an extra day. I got back to 80. That's awesome. I am at 73 currently. John, what's up, brother? How was the dinner shift for you? Do you have panhandlers on every corner where you dash? Yeah, it's starting to get bad. They generally stick around Walmarts though, and a while back I actually saw somebody was sitting in a wheelchair in the median at Walmart by the entrance, and another, I admit it's just a homeless person, walked up. That person stood up, handed them the sign. They walked away, and that person with the sign sat down. Jesus, it's a miracle he can walk. Gene, how are you? Good to see you. We have so many here, it's sad. It's great when Amazon actually started their deliveries. Yeah, we figured it out with Amazon's Flex. Amazon Flex. You have to drive up to Omaha to get the packages to come back down to deliver them. So that's a hard pass. Them and crackheads for us. If you guys ever get bored, there's a website and there's an app. I highly recommend listening to your local police scanner. Very entertaining. Usually live in the 75% range, but 88. Great Scott. Um, yeah, there's not really a difference. 101, 25 dinner shift. Had to avoid some parts of Boston because of the Red Sox game. Yeah, I'll say, John, I don't ever have to deal with that. We don't have professional sports in Nebraska. The best panhandler sign says hell bent for leather. Seen a guy in a girl making out on a wheelchair. All right. Tired today, didn't feel well over the weekend. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gene. Hope you're feeling well better. Lincoln's police scanner. Look at this idiot flipped his car over magically. Yes, that happens often here. The strangest ones are the ones that fake play the violin. It's actually a Bluetooth speaker hidden in their pockets. Makes you want to like try to sync to the Bluetooth and throw on some Metallica or something. It's like, wow, that guy can play. Top Dasher is obsolete. It's daily Top Dasher. Max Lock, not yet, man. Nice try, but until it actually happens, we're not saying that it's happening. I had to look up the definition of brash. Yeah, they wouldn't let me go with a-hole dasher, which is what I got called by a Taco Bell employee, which is half the reason I started this channel. But all right, I feel like giving out another wrench to somebody. Laura, how are you doing? How's purple hair doing today? I haven't been in there in so long. Melissa, you got it. Hopefully you guys can see me. Oh, come on. Baby. Why isn't it giving me the option? That is not letting me give the option. What the heck? I will figure it out, and then the next live, Melissa, I will give you a wrench. Susie, I want a hammer. Do I look like Ace Hardware? I can only give out wrenches. When it's slow, I barely get anything. I can't, I get what you're saying, Max Lock, but I can't take one day once a week and say that, it's got to be kind of a long term. I want to decline it all logo next to my name. All right, I screwed around trying to give wrenches, and now I'm trying to catch up with comments. I can't type straight. Last thing I need is a highlighted name. Scrabble, it's okay. You watch my channel, you know that I have a hard time talking sometimes. Let's see. Oh, I think I figured it out, guys. Bear with me. I figured it out. Once I scroll down, I have to scroll up. Because why not? There we go. I think that worked. I hope. Shauna, how are you doing? Mine never gets above 20. How many are you giving? Basically 2. I think I'm just gonna do two tonight. I think I did them. Melissa, did it work? Ellen? It's really market dependent. I'm at 18% and I still get orders. Hey, it worked. Awesome. Now, all right, everybody be on your best behavior. The rules are simple on this channel for lives. No politics, no religion. And that one person that's sometimes in here that has to get blocked a lot. Girls only. I see you. Johnny, you calling me out, man? You want? Okay. I see how it is. Got it. No politics, no religion. And no. Yeah, this is YouTube. This isn't that other website. I still need a hammer though. I had a hammer last night. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah, my closet door broke. Hammer. Wrench, please. I've only gave 3 out tonight, and so that is all I am giving. Bilbo. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. Dodge, dip, dive, dodge, dip, dive, duck, and dodge. Why there's 2 dodges, I have no idea. Resellers, how's it going? It was a decent weekend. And only tool we got is a hammer. Everything is a nail. Yes. Perverted comments equal boot to butt. My mind just went there. Sorry. Dodge, ram, Ford, Lincoln, Mercury. If you can't dodge it, ram it. I don't know why Dodge hasn't done that as a commercial. Backlog, yeah, no problem. Most of my videos have my Instagram and email in them in the description. Seem to encounter that's what she said moments like 10 times a day. Shame on you. All right, guys, we gotta be good. Didn't know my mom was gonna stop in. Definitely, man. Definitely would love to have a chat with you. Good, worked all day. Work is just a good thing. Oh, that just means you have to be good, bro. Yeah, yeah, I'm the one that's got to behave. Hi, Charlie's mom. It just means, yeah. That's what she said. No. All right, love you too, mom. Hi, Charlie's mom. Wish my parents swung by when I make videos. They know I do this. Sapphire, and I got a lot of family that know that I do this that they don't even subscribe. So it doesn't bother me. Today is great, but sometimes it can be a little much. My mom can hardly work a cell phone, so hey, they're I could say something, but I'm not. Where are we at? Where were we at? My mom would be like, "Who's a YouTube?" Back to the Amazon Flex grind tomorrow. Did some moving today. Well, Shauna, I hope your move is going well. There's quite a few of you that have been moving lately. My mom plays Angry Birds and yells at people on Facebook. um, Now is she like intentionally yelling, or is it one of those that she accidentally hit the caps lock button and just types that way all the time? Because my dad used to text me that way, and I was like, hey, you can't be doing the caps lock thing. It comes across that you're yelling. Yes, intentionally. Oh. Yeah, Susie, you should start a YouTube channel for your mom. My dad was a very proud troll as well. I'd love to move too. I'm in misery. Um, where do you want to move to? Mom is 80 and dad is 82. They'll still treat me like I'm in high school. I'm a father to 4 kids. Yeah. But you get along with them, right, John? Yes, that will never change. My phone has a coaster app. Trolling is an art form. It really is. It really is. Oh, Melissa, I know exactly what you mean. And you're not the only one from Missouri that I've heard call it misery. I read that as ant farm. I emailed you. Okay, yeah, I just got the notification. I grew up in Georgia, much prefer Washington. Just wish it wasn't so expensive. Yeah, they love their taxes. They love their taxes out there. That house, I'm moving. I couldn't imagine what it'd be like teaching them about it. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're out of that house, and yeah, I don't know if I could teach. I spent a week in Nebraska in the '90s. No offense, but it was not memorable. There was a reason that a few years ago Nebraska changed their slogan to Nebraska. It's not for everyone, because it's really not. I predominantly stay here because it's cheap living. When I leave Nebraska, you can take my place. The house you can buy. If you're into a haunted house, you may want to buy it. Just saying. My son's friend just moved to Nebraska. Voluntarily? Yeah, I mean, the people are nice here. The cost of living is decent. There's no professional sports teams. It is Nebraska football or bust. Most years it's been bust. And can get you a 3-bedroom in Detroit for $1,600 a month. Apartment or house? Catching up on comments, guys. I don't know if I could leave a coastal state. Yeah, I miss the mountains for sure. Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen a single Asian person on your ride-alongs. Are we? Um. Yeah, there's been a few. Danny. Mostly if I pick up an Asian fusion. I mean, unless you don't claim them as Asian. If you don't, then you'll have to let me know because I'll try to find some for you. Because there are Asian people here. Um, living near the water. Oh no, John. I get it. I get it. Not personal experience, but I've got friends that are, first generation, second generation, and it's a different culture for sure, especially when you come to a different country. Benefits of living on the East Coast is we got mountains, tear apart any storm that comes close. I'm ready for a good tornado. We haven't even really had a good thunderstorm this year. Heavy concentration of jobs in all sectors, mostly government. Depending on where it's at in Detroit, you don't want it. Hey, I'm examples of the American dream started with nothing and made something of themselves. That's what it's all about. Carrie, how are you doing? Danny. Danny, I moved to Nebraska 20 years ago. Very small town. Not Lincoln, smaller. And I think the first month, it was very much a culture shock because from where I came from out in Washington State, I had friends from every background. I came out here, I'm like, there's just a bunch of white people and corn. Um, Born in Taiwan, grew up in Boston, lived in Asia, and returned twice back home. John, yeah, twice. It sounds like it. Lincoln sits in a bowl sorting. Yeah, it's weird. Lincoln does. It sits in a this bowl valley kind of thing. So storms that are like right on the track to hit end up going around either north or south. It's what do I think about? I know I missed a comment. Why do you want a tornado? Um, One of my favorite movies is Twister. I don't want anybody hurt. I want to be able to go out in the country where there's like nothing around and just see one. I saw one once about 18 years ago. I think tornadoes prefer warmer states like Oklahoma, Kentucky, Alabama. We get them here, but not so much on the eastern part of the state. And colleges from Washington State who really loves Apple. It is the Apple capital of the world, and until a couple years ago, I didn't realize they actually produce like 80 or 90% of the world's hops. So, as a beer connoisseur, that was very impressive. Charlie just wants to see a cow get sucked up. Not wrong. Twister's a great movie. I watch Twister every spring, usually 3 or 4 times. I stood in a dust devil once, so exciting. Nature can be really cool. Twister, good movie. I love all the same movies. Yeah, Back to the Future, Twister. I was having a chat with somebody the other day, and about growing up in that. I think my first PG-13 movie that I saw was either the Water Boy. I think it was the Water Boy. Um, Alligators get mad. They got all them teeth and no toothbrush. Forrest Gump. I had one dropping right in my car and popped up. Wow. I'm hoping you mean tornado and not cow, because I just saw cow and tornado in the same. Um, Virginia has tons of breweries. I want to get to Virginia so bad. I want to see Mount Vernon and Monticello. 30 minutes from the mountains, 45 from DC, 4 hours from the ocean. You're in a prime spot, Sapphire. AMC played Twister the same day as Washington. Wow. Yes, Twister is an awesome movie. Isn't it Bill Paxton? Oh, and Bill Paxton and Twister, yes. I think Billy Madison is what John was talking about. Adam Sandler. Have you ever seen Tornado? Has Bruce Campbell in it. I feel like I have. I have heard of that movie. I haven't seen that though, Amber. Any more cows staring at you? No, not yet. So get your butt out here. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I pay prime rent too. You get some good tips. I mean, do you ever get deliveries in your own neighborhood though? I haven't delivered any of my neighbors in a while. Although I think 4 of them, 4 different places, 4 different people moved out this weekend. On Forest Run, about you coming from Washington, you've seen it all. Yeah, a lot of the forest fires and that in the last few years have actually just been a lot of arson and that. Did a strip club delivery this weekend. Hopefully, they tipped in the app and not cash. Find the new expensive homes tip less to you. Depends on yeah. I mean the newer developments, yes. No cash. Ooh. Raymond. Oh, you mean that's what they ordered? Okay, my bad. Do you live alone? No, I have a roommate. Um, I totally read that wrong. First time I did a club, when I entered, they announced now kind of stage. Well, yeah, would have been, yeah, I would have been sarcastic and gave him a stage name. I read that wrong too. I would gladly take that. Tim. Sorry, been drinking. Cheers, brother. Yeah, if you guys think some of the stuff that I say in my videos is funny, you should hear what I don't say. I know that I have a few kids that watch the channel though, so that's why I don't. That's why I'm a little more PG, PC. Deliver it strip club for tacos. I think I brought it up on Sunday. I've delivered to a gentleman's club before, and yeah. If you're working, and this was not for a customer, this was for a dancer, why you would order Taco Bell while you're working. But I will say, pretty sure I'm the only guy that walked into that club and then walked out of that club with more money than he walked in with. Not a gentleman to be found. Need to censor myself. I swear now in Chinese. Hey, there's nothing wrong with swearing in multiple languages. At least it wasn't cucumbers. Yeah, that was the Bilbo order. Says the guy who ate Little Caesars while working. I know I shouldn't have. Like I said in that video, just because it's free, you're still gonna pay. There's nothing on the Twin Peaks. We had a Twin Peaks here for a very, very short time. No, Sapphire, I think it was still the lunch special that was like in there in the warmer for 3 hours. And I have generally a very strong stomach, so yes, MC Bilbo Baggins. So John, you don't feel the need to censor yourself if you can curse in another language, then I failed Spanish in college, or yeah, community college. I failed Spanish. Did learn how to swear though. Absolutely. Yes. Pizza, pizza. Does dashing ever want to make you drink a Four Loko and go to Chuck E. Cheese and fight a kid? Um, no, but I have yelled at my phone and told Tony Shu to go sit on a cactus. See, I can't even go to a Chuck E. Cheese though, because the one here closed. And Mord want to fight Chuck E. Cheese himself. It'll stomach problems too. That's why I eat something I know won't mess my stomach up. And see, usually I can get usually with pizza I'm fine. So it's like it's not a big deal. But Gateway has a game room. Yeah, we've got the heck's it called round one. I think that's what it's called, round one. Does anyone else not go home when dashing all day? I very rarely go home during my timeout. Heck, most of the time I don't even take a break. The kid would win. The kid would win. Kids are nimble, fast, and know how to punch hard. Or if they're short enough, they just know how to go head first into something that will have you talking a couple octaves higher. I live 12 miles at the bottom of my zone, so break is for work, after work, right? Yeah, my boss is. I gotta have a chat with my boss because he's not. He doesn't believe in breaks or giving me a day off. My boss is kind of a prick. I live in a small town, so we don't get very many restaurants on DoorDash. Do you have any places that you can do shop and pays at, Carrie? Yeah, same. I've got way too many screens. Do you have a single most memorable delivery doing 10K of them? Um, I've got a few that stick in my head. Have a good night, Shauna. Yeah, I've got. man. And they stick. I've got a few, but they stick. They kind of stick into your head for different reasons, both good and bad. I had one. I think shortly after I started doing YouTube. Milk Lady. I actually forgot about her, but until you brought her up. Favorite music to listen to when dashing. I generally have YouTube going, different podcasts, stuff like that. I don't really listen to a lot of music while I'm dashing. So, shortly after I started the YouTube channel, I went in and did a shop and pay at Hy-Vee, and the customer had called or had messaged me. She could not add flowers, but she was wondering if she sent me money, like Venmo, if I could buy a thing of flowers for her. I think it was boyfriend or fiance. He had lost a family member and had to go to the funeral that day. So I was like, you know what? I snapped a few pictures of flowers and let her pick. And she's like, how much are the flowers? I was like, I think they were like $15. And the next thing I knew, I get the cha-ching from Venmo, and I look, and there's $100. And she just messaged back. She's like, don't send the difference back. That is just for you. Thank you for going above and beyond. So that definitely kind of hit me right in the feels. And the irony was, I shopped the order, I bought the flowers, I walk out of Hy-Vee to start, because I went through the whole click, confirm, pickup thing. As I'm walking out of the store, and I look, and I turn around, and I have to go right back into the store. It's actually it was going to an employee in there. But just little things that you do that it's not a big deal to you, but makes somebody else's day just while you're out there dashing. Maybe she stopped yelling about people that know. Yes. So there's a lady that if you get her shopping order here, that's generally at a Target, sometimes at a Hy-Vee. As soon as you accept it, she will message you. I need milk dated as far out as possible. They're always half gallons of milk, and she orders like 6 at a time. Zach is awesome. Always friendly, always in a great mood. Yo, for sure, Amber. Yeah, when you guys are out driving, you never know whose day you're gonna change. I mean, in just a little way. Um, oh yeah, the last time we saw Zach, I had the camera going, but I got in line and he saw me before I even saw him, and he's like, Charlie. So Zach is he's just awesome. Enjoying the positive human element while dashing is refreshing. Yeah, it really is. It becomes mechanical, and you're just it's another pickup, it's another drop off, it's another hand to customer, it's another leave a door. Why not just get a full gallon? Abstract, we all know that reason because we have common sense and that customer doesn't. I've got the GoPro 9, the Hero 9. Exactly. It can be very rewarding. Sometimes it can be very heartbreaking. I've yeah, I've delivered to somebody that lost their husband of like 40 years, like the week before, and it was actually their daughter, I think, that had ordered the groceries. Um, Overheating issues in the heat with mine. With the 9, yes. So I was able to figure out what was going on because there was a couple videos where it sounded like I was talking in a tin can, and it was because it was overheating. But and more so with the media mod. Do you have a delivery that stands out as your biggest regret accepting? This was probably this was a long time ago. I think like my 2 weeks into doing DoorDash, like summer of 2019. Um, it was a Walmart, and at the time, I did not realize that you could zoom in on the map or see if it was an apartment. And I pulled up, and fortunately it was just a second story apartment, but 5 cases of water and no tip. So I can't. That and the milk lady wanting the most far out date one. Well, you're gonna get what you're gonna get, and she ended up getting mad because it was dated a week out, and then messaged me afterwards going, This is only got a week to go." Actually, if you Google how long milk lasts, and I tried to let her know, and she was not having any of it. I would have left the water on the sidewalk outside. Yeah, looking back, I definitely should have just unassigned that. But 2 weeks in, you don't know any better. It's not like any of us. This honestly, how many of us did? How many of us decided to do DoorDash, but go on YouTube and find DoorDash videos and watch before even signing up? Get to drink and got a spark order for someone who wanted 4 cases of water to the third floor and didn't tip. Yep, some people still believe, ironically, in 2023 that tipping is only a city in China. Cheese lasts longer once my cheddar got lost in the back and became super sharp. I'd signed up, but I was scared of going to strangers' houses with food. Better their houses than their vans. I watched hours of video first because I didn't want to screw up out of the gate. Smart thinking, Ryan. I did not. Just one reason I will probably never go skydiving because I may forget to bring the parachute. I did to relearn how that platform had changed. I actually had how do you feel about some places going down to a dollar base? I mean, it'll probably happen at some point, but and I saw the thing Pedro was talking about. I don't believe the apps can actually go to zero though, and them expect people to keep delivering. Because that kind of thing would actually hit the news fairly quickly that DoorDash is paying zero to their drivers for delivering, and that would not. I feel hard just to. Skydiving makes their mark on the world. I like to say those unassigned for holiday season, even on completion it is 83. Yeah, I don't, and I'm not knocking anybody. Like it's good to have conversations about what could happen, what might happen, um, all the possibilities in that. But I don't get too caught up in them because at the end of the day, I got money to make, and I will do it how I need to do it. And coming up with reasons and excuses just takes energy away from actually coming up with a solution to make money. Whether it's DoorDash or Instacart or Uber, I could spend a lot of time complaining, or I could spend a lot of time figuring out a solution and adapting. All jokes aside, I truly think DoorDash is and will continue to be a thriving company. They're definitely getting their fingers into as many things as they possibly can. Including accepting all that web cash all day. How do you feel about the new do not use self checkout? Ryan, I haven't had that at Hy-Vee. I haven't had that at Target. Where did I have it at? Oh, the at-home place. I think it depends on the store. At least where I'm at, it depends on the store. But abstract, as far as your comment, I think they will keep branching out because that's just what they're gonna do. I'm leery of a business that I don't want. They're not even a profitable company at this point, so to be branching that far out and stretching themselves into as many sectors as they are kind of makes you wonder what are the possibilities down the road. Have it in every store on DoorDash now. I'll have to keep an eye on that and see if that changes at the stores here because it's predominantly Hy-Vee and Target here. And really, the barcode that we have to scan at Hy-Vee here is just for tax exempt. So there's no point for me. I look at it. I'm like, what's the point of having them scan it if there's no tax? New drivers messing up in our market. Where DoorDash and stores not want to participate. I saw about three different, and you bring up a good point because I saw about three different dashers today that I have never seen ever. Sometimes barcodes on a cards can be blurry. There's, yeah, I ran into that issue a few times. I ended up finding another card to scan. But yeah, Susie, I've still been able to do the self checkout at Target. In fact, it tells you to use self checkout. Ryan, yeah, no, I even with the taxable stuff here, um, like if I'm using the self checkout at Hy-Vee, they'll they're generally very quick. Although I'm in there enough that they're like, "Oh, hey, it's you again." Do you ever knock or ring doorbell on deliveries? Um, only if they ask me to. If they don't, I always take a picture. If it's one of those funky hand to customer / leave it doors, I will text them a picture and I will screenshot that. Always cover the butt. Remember when they used to wipe down handles on the carts with sanitizer? Yeah, they recently took those machines out at Hy-Vee. They had a deal, kind of small scale car wash where they would push the row of carts in. So they do that on a quarter. Only benefit to market saturation here is I can let them take the trash orders. They don't know better. Agreed. Have you ever had to complete a delivery where you felt unsafe? Mm, not really, but I generally stay aware of my surroundings. But if there's ever a time that you do feel unsafe, don't be afraid to leave the area, or we're delivering food, so I say it probably every week, but it's okay. Do what you need to do for you to feel safe, whatever that may be, however that may be. You don't come across as someone who's going to feel unsafe. Um, no, I got a mouth on me, but no, like I said, do what you guys need to do to make yourselves feel safe when you're out there. Um, at the end of the day, it's an app, it's food, and I'd rather be out of a job and alive than out of a job and not. There's only one city 8 miles away I don't deliver to. Safety first, most important. Awareness is key. Exactly. Anyone else been bit? I've only had. I haven't been bit. There was only one time. I think I got that in a video as well. That was not sure if I was going to get bit or not. But if it's the customer's dog, you know what? I will give the customer's dog the customer's food, because at least they can bite down on that and not me. Yes, Tim. Sheesh. That I got bit once, but she felt bad and tipped me afterwards. I would have fell on the ground and started crying, and no, would have made it a much bigger scene. So she tipped you more because somebody else's pet bit you. All right, yeah, milk it, milk it. That lady had to come to the post office every day to get her mail. They took her off the route. Now that is what I call a walk of shame. Abstract, have a good night. Good to see you. Monster or Red Bull? Ugh. Honestly, I like them both. If I need to pick me up and it's later in the day, I will generally go with a Red Bull because I can go smaller can. Now I look like a tweaker every time. As long as you don't get bit, it's okay. Coffee. Yes, I definitely start my day with coffee. Always coffee and black. I'm generally the same way with coffee. Summertime, I'll do creamer. When it's hot, it's more like an iced coffee. There's a certain amount of money you try to make in a day. Well, I realized if I'm working 6 days a week, if I can average $167 a day, it's $1,000 a week. Um, I like to make as much money as I possibly can, but I know that I can't run myself into the ground. So I might be addicted to coconut Red Bull. Ryan, you got me to try it, and that thing, yeah, I can see it being addicting. No, I as far as weekly goals and that monthly goals, I take my living expenses, divide it by 4 weeks. Yeah, an average of 4 weeks, and then add 50%. Well, add 50%, not counting taxes, so that I can still put extra money in. John, appreciate you stopping in, man. Glad you were here to hang out. Yeah, we must be getting to close to the 2 hour mark. I haven't even started editing video for tomorrow. Bang energy drinks. Yes, those are good. Those I definitely have to have early in the day, or I cannot drink them though. Have you been pulled over on the job? I got pulled over when I worked at Papa John's. I've yet to be pulled over doing DoorDash. Uh, that that was a very the cop knew instantly though that when you pull up to a T intersection and you've got the stop sign, and then you proceed to get pulled over by the cop. Um, and him telling you that you did not stop at that stop sign. It's like, officer, I stopped at that stop sign. And why would I run that stop sign when I looked left and saw you coming down the road? Got pulled over in my mail truck going. Melissa, that's just awesome. Thankfully no speeding. Red light ticket. 36. I do my best just not to speak to them ever. Yeah, I prefer not to get pulled over. I haven't gotten a ticket in. When was the last time I got a ticket? It's one thing to be really good. It's nice to have the ability to talk yourself out of a ticket, especially as a guy. I got pulled over recently in a work zone. That's why they need dead. Why can I can just imagine being the cop in that situation. I did get pulled over once doing Uber about that was like 2017 as well. It was another. It's always the cops around here when you know that they're just bored, basically. Um, the last 3 times I've been pulled over have all been you didn't stop at that stop sign, and it's always been well. Go ahead and give me a ticket. I've got a dash cam. I can show that I came to a complete stop. And then they just end up writing me a warning. Once I was asked if I had anything crazy in my car, and I just responded, "Me, sir." I like that. I like that. Hey, SRMD. Appreciate it. Dave, appreciate it. We'll see you. See y'all next. Yeah. See you next week in the live. That was a rural carrier. Well, guys, whatever happened with the accident you caught on cam? I sent the video over to the police officer, and of the guy that got hit. Apparently, the car was stolen, and I haven't heard any more about it. Tim, stay tough, my friend. Always, it will be. My goal is to be Clint Eastwood when I'm old, like Gran Torino. Get off my lawn. So, Ryan, appreciate it. Wonky headlight going up. Hey, MC, that was awesome. Appreciate you stopping in, Tim. I watched Clint Eastwood this weekend. I still want to watch The Mule. It's another one. All right, guys. Been on for 2 hours. I gotta hopefully try to edit video before you go to bed, so you guys have something to watch tomorrow. Yes, June is upon us. Glad I could understand. Hey, I hope to have his hair when I'm his age that he's currently now. All right, Jalissa, have a great night. Appreciate it. Ellen, appreciate you hanging out tonight. You guys all have a good rest of your week. We'll be back next Tuesday with more random conversations. And yeah, we'll see you in the video tomorrow, guys. Have a good night.